Hello, Taurus. It's Kendrick from Providence Tarot, and I am coming to you with your mid-December proofread 2020. It's the end of the year. A lot of things have changed. Oh my goodness. Relationships. Maybe some of you guys' careers have changed. Your perspective has changed. You know, your level of consciousness has changed, perhaps, right? What is important to you. You look at that differently, maybe. Maybe even looking at yourself differently. Maybe you've grown more than you thought you ever could, right? In different ways, because people challenge us to grow in many different ways. That's why relationships are hard. That's why we experience, you know, different types of people, different types of places, different types of things. You know, it's very Aquarian here with this energy. I'm going to go ahead and cut these cards for you. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on. Oof, why am I going like that? Okay, Three of Pentacles. This is great. This is your energy. That's Mars, exalted in Capricorn. We got Jupiter in Libra here with the Four of Swords. And we got you exalted with the Moon in Taurus. Okay, Taurus, so we're dealing with needing some space, perhaps needing to get away, needing to think for ourselves, having to come up with some creative solutions, perhaps, to some problems or some, you know, some I don't know, maybe lapses in judgment or logic, right? You're trying to plan something, you know, you're trying to come up with a plan of action for yourself, right? And this is also just needing to get away, right, from people. Jupiter being in Libra is just bringing in more relationships, right? More relating. And it's also travel too. So travel could be a part of what's going on right now for you. You could be questioning whether or not you want to travel or whether or not you want to stay back at home, that type of thing for some of you. And this is also freedom of thinking for yourself, you know, that type of thing. So I feel like maybe you might be being challenged by people and your ability to think for yourself or your need to think for yourself. I'm going to say you need to think for yourself in this situation. You know what I mean? You don't have to rely on other people validating your choices in this matter. You can make your own choices and you can make your own decisions. And I feel like you might have your mind set on something. This is related to the King of Swords in some kind of way, just because all of the fours are related to the Emperor and all of the kings. So, you know, this is maybe you having to detach or pull away or cut someone off in some kind of way, Taurus. Yeah, some of you also are just thinking about the future, you know, and where you're going to be and where you're going to go in the future. Some of you Tauruses might even be thinking of moving in some kind of way, shape, or form. But this definitely is like, you know, pulling away from your relationships and not needing them to validate you or your choices. The ability to think for yourself and also just needing your own space. Yeah. Trying to recoup and trying to recover from something. Some of you might be recovering from a trip. Some of you might just be recovering from a conflict that you may have had with somebody that you might be close to in terms of a relationship, or you just need to create your space and you need to be free of your relationships for a moment, right? The Three of Pentacles here is talking about maintaining a sense of, where's my drink? Maintaining a sense of responsibility. Three of Pentacles. Your work is being observed. I feel like you're going to get very busy with work or very busy with something, trying to create something, trying to, you know, do a lot of things. I feel like this has to do with maybe like shopping, just because the Three of Pentacles is Capricorn, right? Mars in Capricorn, and it's dealing with that energy of the Empress and Venus. So I feel like you could be working very quickly to get a lot of things done here with the Three of Pentacles. You see what I mean? And this is like making sure that you get everything done in the right timing. This is you becoming very busy too, you know, with the Three of Pentacles, working very hard to achieve something. The threes do talk about growth, and it talks about being open to different opinions about how to do things or what to do, right? This is almost kind of like making it a group effort or making it a group cause, right? Also, some of you are thinking about, you know, how you're going to make a business out of something that you have crafted, or out of something that you have made a hobby of yours, or something that you do very well. You're trying to come up with a way to make it very lucrative for you. So you're thinking about like enterprise as well, you know, that type of thing. Okay. Right? And the Six of Pentacles here is how you can provide a service to others and how you can provide something to other people that you also benefit from, right? The Moon is like wanting to nurture, wanting to, you know, understand deeply, okay? And it's also wanting to be creative, right? So how can we use our creative abilities to provide something useful to others, okay? And it's also like letting your finances work for you here with the Six of Pentacles, you know? So some of you could be working very hard to finance something, to finance your business, or finance whatever it is that you are investing in, right? Yeah, these are definitely your energies, Taurus. What are it's gonna take some time to save this money and to plan to make this happen, okay? Some of you could want to be saving up for a trip once, you know, things kind of like get better. Some of you could be saving up for something that you want to do in terms of like your body, or, you know what I mean? Or some of you could be just saving up for, you know, I don't know, school, education. This is also like your education paying off for you, and your experience paying off for you, and what you have invested in paying off for you, right? So if you also have invested in your career, right, or your entrepreneurship, it's going to pay off for you. That's what I'm saying here for you, Taurus. Let me just go ahead and turn over the rest of the cards, because this is kind of like weird for me. Just that. But it's good. Pentacles, great. All right. Continue to save. Also, Taurus, if you're saving up for something big, like continue to save for that thing, right? The Chariot is talking about moving forward with a situation or with something that you've been holding off on, right? The Chariot is like a rush forward. You're no longer undecided about something, you know? You're moving on in some kind of way from something that was maybe challenging or difficult, or something that was holding you back. The Five of Pentacles is here saying like, don't cry over spilled milk, whatever it is. If a situation that has happened with family, right, or with friends or work that you can't control here with the Five of Cups, you know, don't focus on what is making it unpleasurable for you, because all of the fives are related to Taurus, right, and totally your sign, and Taurus has to do with pleasure and things that make you feel good, right? So this is you regretting something, or this is something that doesn't make you feel good, you know, with this Five of Cups here. it's an emotional conflict. It's an inner conflict, and not being able, not even really willing or wanting to let go of something, right? But it's saying like you need to let go of it. Let's just pull a card for clarification. I'm going to put a 3 stack down, give me some answers on what this 5 of Cups is talking about. You know, the Chariot is mother energy. The 5 of Cups is Scorpio energy, which is like transformation, possession, right? What the hell is going on with these cards? Queen of Swords. I feel like you might have to have a talk with somebody about something, whatever that thing is. Just because the Queen of Swords is, you know, communication, and it's relatable communication that requires you to be responsible. Okay, so the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is seeing past the illusion, right? And, you know, not being able to have your cake and eat it too. So you feel like you lost out or you missed out on something, right? And you're regretting that, but it's gonna get better. You know what I mean? You're not gonna see it as being like much of a loss, you know, because it's almost kind of like you want to have everything be the same, or you want to have something a certain way, and you can't always have your cake and eat it too, right? The Temperance card, to clarify, the Chariot card is definitely saying you're leaving something behind you. The Temperance card is a very soulful spiritual process, and it does talk about challenges that you experience when you know that something is changing, right? Or you know that you're going to have to like leave something behind. Like it's a new way of thinking. It's a new philosophy, right? You're going to be on a new spiritual quest, Taurus, with this Temperance card being here clarifying the Chariot. But you're ready for this change. You're ready to move forward here. That's what the Temperance card is saying as it relates to the Chariot card. And it does talk about learning something and being conscious of like how you're going to have to be patient, right, with things. The Queen of Swords is here, which is like, could be the mother, could be you, could be someone, you know, your mother. And then the 6 of Cups down here is Scorpio energy, and it just talks about childhood stuff and talking about the past and trying to get over the emotional impression that the past has made on you, like that type of thing. So you could also be talking to your children about some things, or you could be talking to like siblings about some things with this 6 of Cups being here. Yeah, and I feel like it just is because of the holidays, you know? Well, Taurus. Yeah, definitely some family stuff going on with the 5s here, with the 5 of Cups and the Temperance card. The 6 of Cups is talking about your emotional health as well. You know, so maybe the focus is being brought to your emotional health. So you're having to leave something behind. You're having to break away from some maybe groups for your own emotional well-being, right? That type of thing. And that's where this 5 of Cups is coming in, and this Temperance card is coming in, and the 7 of Cups is saying that you can't keep relating to the experience in the same way, because it's just going to keep bringing more confusion to the relationship. You know what I mean? And then it just makes things more toxic, right? So you're having to just leave it behind, right? Or you're having to reimagine it. You're having to see it in a new way, shape, and form, right? Okay, Taurus, thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Instagram, follow and like here as well. That was tough energy, Taurus. Kind of hard to get in there. All right, bye.